don't know if it's just me learning or waking up to how life really is. You have to struggle. No matter how small or big it may be, it's not optional to skip on. We know how we feel when we struggle with a certain skill, job, or anywhere really. In a world where people only show their best moments online, on Instagram and social media, no one really, and genuinely, no one really wants to see or show struggle at all. Especially if our struggle is really looked upon. Many people just want the end goal, easily. But it's not how it works. It's something no one wants to have and wants to stay away from. Which is understandable at first, but you must start to struggle now. You're able to do so many things, my friend. So many things from struggle that you may not even know yet. So instead of complaining how you're struggling with this issue or that issue, start to understand how struggle helps us better in our lives, how it benefits us, how it makes us better in our lives. But before we get into that though, I want to explain briefly on how comfort can ruin you as a whole. So the first section, how comfort can ruin you, and I mean literally. We always see these people wanting to be better with themselves, but they don't want to feel the pressure or struggle. So as a result, they never grow at all. They want the results of a good physique, confidence, and the peace of not worrying anymore, but not the weight that comes with it. I don't want you to be like that, my friend. I really don't. Because if you're just relying on you wanting to get short-term goals or stuff, although short-term goals is good. If you want something that takes a long-term, you're gonna have to take that long-term. There is no such thing as getting a physique quickly. There isn't. I feel like that's what most people struggle with. In the moment, it didn't really feel like it was hurting me, but it made me more and more disconnected over time. The more I was in that mindset of struggle. Struggle is bad. That I don't want to progress. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. It's too hard. I always had that mindset, and that ruined me. That really did ruin me. I was alive. Yeah, I was alive, but I wasn't truly living with myself. I wasn't. But now, since I'm not like that anymore, I don't want other people living like that, since it's really depressing. It really is. It's not worth chasing comfort and pleasure. It's not. Since you're not growing as a person, and you're not controlling yourself, especially when you want to be somebody. Comfort, quote unquote, comfort distracts you from whom you are. And make sure you're always feeling good at this moment, good at that moment, to distract you so you can never grow at all. It's like a poison drink hidden as a fruit drink. Not only that, it makes you act in a way that's not you. It makes you feel like it's okay. Does that make you do enough? Reduces tolerance for discomfort and you seeking any type of dopamine that is quick. To me, my friend, I really felt like I wouldn't ever do anything meaningful in my life. And that life was all about pleasure, and pleasure. I'm glad that I got out of the trap, but most of the world is still in it without knowing about it. I don't want you to live like this, my friend. I know you have goals you want to achieve, and I know that you're destined for something in this world. But you can't let comfort control you. So, how do you fight it? Is what you may be asking yourself. Through struggle. That's it. As I said earlier, struggle. Through a struggle or intentional struggle. Let me explain how it makes your life overall better, which makes us transition to the second section, which is how struggle improves our overall well-being. We improve off of being uncomfortable with things. You don't just say comfortable and expect to just grow randomly. Did it never happen to you? I mean, when you're sleeping and you grow taller, yes, but if you want to get a goal, you can't just stay idle. Like, let's say if you want to have let's say a six-pack, right? You can't just lay down on your couch just doing nothing and then expect to have a six-pack by, I don't know, tomorrow. Especially in 2 to 3 weeks, no. It's going to take time. You don't just stay comfortable with to grow randomly, as I said earlier. You have to understand how struggle builds up who you are as a person. And let's be all honest here. We all struggle with something, no matter what. You have a struggle, I have a struggle, he, she has a struggle. Everyone has a struggle. Everyone struggles with something, which builds us to who we are and defines what we do. It helps with our mentality, physical strength, and overall emotions. Stuff which we use in our everyday lives. Now I want you to remember those. Remember this. Remember what I said. Mentality, physical strength, and overall emotions. I will get into that more later in this video. It improves every time we are faced with a struggle, and it makes us perform better in our everyday lives, making us grow more. That's the result. It makes us proud of who we are, grow better, chase focus over pleasure, and build up our focus for the day. And it really makes you overall feel happy of yourself because you're making progress, you're growing, you're basically improving yourself, which I feel for me everyone should do in their lives, because of course we may not be perfect, but we can be the best version that we can. And this is, and for me, I feel like I'm going through this journey of being the person that I want to be. In knowing that, I want to explain how mentality, physical strength, and emotions are affected by struggle, and explain the benefits from them individually. So we will first start off with mentality. Mentality, it's how we see the world. It's how we handle pressure and push through doubt and setbacks we have. You can make it your close ally, like your best buddy, or your biggest enemy or biggest nightmare, if you don't control it. Struggle builds up your mentality, making you think more mature over things, and overall help you grow of how you process information and develops how your mind thinks and works. It builds up resilience. When you expose yourself to a struggle, challenge, etc., my friend, your mind starts to rewrite how it thinks, so it can react quickly the next time that you face a challenge. Every time you overcome a struggle or challenge, you're not only getting results, my friend. Your mind is getting proof that you can get through those struggles or challenges, which while also fueling your confidence by you knowing how to deal with that certain issue or situation. Because let me tell you this, when you, my friend, when you do something that is like mind blowing, like, how can I describe this? It's, if you overcome a struggle or challenge, you will feel like you're him. You will feel like you are the person. You are the person. Because you now know and you have the confidence to say that you can deal with this, this, and this. And that will make you better, my friend. That will make you better. It builds up your mentality in a really good way, and it makes it so that you see struggle as growth. Growth, my friend. Not a handicap to get over. Not something that bothers you every single day of the week. It builds you up. It makes you see yourself as you, my friend. And it can make you way more tougher than you realize. Now, speaking of being tough, though, let me now explain about physical strength. Now, although physical strength makes sure that we are healthy as well, that is one key factor for us. It also makes our identity as well, as a whole. It's about becoming someone with drive and focus. Having drive and focus are one of the best things to have in this life right now, especially right now in this time. It makes us stronger, endure more pain, and overall makes us better and does not make us fold under pressure. When you work out, my friend, you usually might struggle to do them, or like it's gonna be hard to get through all the workouts that you have planned. But that's how it's supposed to be. You know, it's never gonna be easy doing a workout because maybe you're not in the mood. Maybe something bad happened recently or earlier, and you don't. Your mind and body is not in the mood to working out. And when you struggle with that and you still work out, you get through that struggle. You overcome that struggle by you telling your body that you want to be healthy and you want to be strong, which is a good factor to have, since if you don't control yourself, if you don't have self-control for your body will just control you. That's something I learned the hard way with eating junk food and all that. Now, now going back to physical strength, that's how it's supposed to be for struggle. We break our muscle fibers down and we rebuild them to make it stronger via protein. And not only that as well, my friend, it also builds up clarity, having more clarity. We build this by exposing ourselves, my friend, to taking cold showers, which at first, yes, it may be uncomfortable, I know, but it also boosts immune response as well due to you resisting, and I mean resisting the colder water going to your body. And having self-respect as well, as I said earlier. You honor and respect your body and strength since you actually care for yourself and what you eat. When you struggle for health, my friend, it tells you how it tells your mind how capable it can be. That's how self-respect is born. Self-respect is something I feel like most people are lacking these days. If you don't have self-respect for you, my friend, how are you gonna have self-respect for other people? If you have to respect what you do and what you like, because no one's gonna do that for you. No one's gonna give you respect. You have to respect yourself. You have to respect. Hey, I'm not going here. I'm only going here. I'm only drinking the. You have to have self-respect, and which I feel as if physical strength really builds self-respect because you're respecting your body and you want to be stronger. You want to be a stronger man or woman, and you want to be greater. That's why having self-respect. That's why I mentioned self-respect, because I have self-respect myself. I always have self-respect for myself and what I do, because if I didn't have self-respect, I would have hated myself. But I don't. I'm glad to be in a position where I'm in right now, which everyone should be. So I'm getting a little bit off topic, physical strength, but this is really something to really think about. Really think on how struggle with physical strength really builds up self-respect. I want you to think about that. Now, most people avoid how important it is to have physical strength through struggle. They usually just don't put themselves through their struggle since it quote unquote hurts when it's supposed to be for them. When you take that struggle of building up muscle and health, you will learn, my friend, many things about strength, and you will gain more strength overall with progress. You will genuinely, and I mean genuinely, my friend, you will be stronger and happier with yourself. And when you're strong and happy with yourself, you build up so much confidence and self-respect for you. That's actually honoring yourself. Because you honor and respect your body and your strength, which is something that is great to have in this world. Now, speaking of being happier, let me now explain about emotion. We usually don't see struggle playing our emotions, but it does by a lot, as much as we realize it or not. Emotions are forged in the fire of discomfort. Emotions are made with discomfort. It can affect how you respond, how we are, and what we do for us and other people. It makes us decide how we feel about a situation we are in as well. When you embrace struggle, your emotions can be all over the place. It can be all over. Mad, frustrated, sad. It can go through a lot. It does build up resilience, though, and your overall character as well, due to you handling the struggle and making you feel overall happier with yourself. And with this is not the only thing that struggle builds for emotions. It also builds meaning. Now, what I mean by meaning, I mean understanding what you are and what you want to do in your life. Going through hard times usually reveals what matters more in your life and will make you understand yourself better and better. For me, I had to learn the hard way being healthy, as I said earlier, since I would eat a lot of junk and processed food to just pass by. I can guarantee you, my friend, that if I did not realize my health would be at stake and I did not find my meaning in life, I would have already still been big and probably will be for the rest of my life, because I didn't understand my emotions, and I didn't let struggle really play out my emotions. Because usually, when we're mad and frustrated, we usually say things and do things that we regret later. And struggling with that, it builds up how you are and it builds up sympathy. Because you realize how you can really be and how you can be struggling with emotions. So, struggling with emotions is really good. It's really good. It really is. Because you're actually understanding how you are in certain situations when you're in distemper. It will also build up gratitude and inner peace. Because after going through hard pain or hard times, we all have. I know we do. I know we have. You start to appreciate the peace you get, the joy, and the success of being where you are now, and the little things. It makes you build inner peace with yourself, knowing that you. And I want you to take action now. Whatever struggle you have right now, please, and I mean this, please learn and understand it. Okay? Don't let it sit there and marinate all day. Look at it, understand it, and learn from it. You will, my friend. You will see how important it is to control your emotions. And you learn that through struggling with your emotions. If you've been getting what I'm saying throughout this whole video, then you probably know how to understand your struggles. If we don't struggle with personal stuff and avoid the pain, we really don't see or enjoy the peace we get, the meaning we don't understand, and the success of where we are now. It's like a yin and yang. There is no good or felt bad. You can't expect to be good all the time. There has to be at least a mix of good and bad. Because if it's just either good or just bad, you're not doing good. We won't see the true power we have in ourselves by healing it and understanding the struggle. It really is something that can affect all of us as a whole, but in a way that benefits everyone else. Our greatest obstacles present the most opportunity. And I like this quote as well, because this quote, it really says a lot about how sometimes struggle is a teacher. Struggle is a teacher. It teaches us stuff of what we do or what we don't do. And that's really something that can benefit us in our lives. Now for the final section here. Final words. Struggle is not really something that is fun to be in. It's painful, not pretty. And at times, yeah, they can get miserable. But over time, I realized the growth I've made because of it. No one could carry that struggle for me, since that was mine to learn. It was for me to learn, to understand how this world really is, to prepare me for the future of what's coming ahead. So my friend, stop running from that struggle that's been trying to build you for years now. Be strong and learn from it. Struggle is not only trying to teach you, my friend, it's make you understand your struggle better and better. Like I said earlier, it is a teacher and a mirror for you. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. John F. Kennedy. That is all to say for today, my friend. So make sure to work out when needed to. Start to let struggle in your life. And as always, stay consistent, my friend. Whatever struggle you have right now, please, and I mean this, please learn and understand it, okay? Don't let it sit there and marinate all day. Look at it, understand it, and learn from it. Right? I want you to take action now. ASAP. And thanks for watching, and I will see you, my friend, in the next video. Peace.